If you grew up dumping quarters into Metal Slug machines at the arcade, you're definitely not alone. And Metal Slug Awakening knows exactly what it's made for. But this isn't just a fancy remaster. It's a full-on rework of the classic formula, reimagined for modern players on PC, Android, and iOS. Made alongside SNK, it keeps that fast, side-scrolling chaos we all love, but adds in new systems, character builds, and a slick, updated look. Now I've been playing the game for quite a long time now, and bro, I've got a lot to say about it. So, this is my review of how Metal Slug Awakening still stacks up in 2025. Before we dive into the full review though, there's some fresh content to talk about that is not just fun but also helps new players a ton. I mean, we're talking about insane level up boosts that lets you catch up and a whole lot more. Metal Slug Awakening just rolled out Season 4 with version 1.9 and it's totally packed. New story, new modes, new events, characters, weapons, cores, skins, and a lot more. One of the biggest updates is the new catch-up system. If you're a returning player or just starting out, the game now auto-boosts you to level 150 with absolutely no grind required. Crazy, isn't it? That includes your commander level, weapon upgrades, research, all of it. You also get a stack of bonus items like gear, upgrade materials, and coins to help you hit the ground running. They also added a new growth boost system. Certain game modes now give extra loot for specific resources. Definitely a great way to speed up farming without too much extra effort. Season 3 just wrapped up too. Any unused stuff like energy or turkey drumsticks get automatically converted into rewards and sent into your mailbox. Even first clear rewards you didn't claim get included. The only thing that doesn't carry over is the energy purchase times, but everything else, free loot, my bro. There's also a new PvE mode called Phantasmic Geocenter, where you will explore a huge randomly generated map in this badass new mech called the Source Energy mech. You fight off enemy waves, collect energy, and take on a final boss for big rewards. It's definitely a nice mix of combat and exploration that really freshens things up. You also now get a new joint operation mode called Abyss that comes with 2 new levels, Slate Sealing Spirit and Melting Ice. In addition, rewards in Polar mode got buffed, and now you can choose fragments for classic legendary weapons, which makes the grind actually feel worthwhile. They also dropped 4 new core sets. Each one boosts your damage in different ways based on distance, AoE hits, explosives, and so on. More options, more build variety, more ways to mess with your playstyle. And of course, the story continues with new chapters. Robotic Soldier Emerge, Journey to the Ice Pinnacle, new environments, new enemies, and new icy threat to deal with. It's definitely a solid continuation of the plot. If you want to return or start playing the game, now is definitely the best time to do so. Links are just in the description. Alright, so let's get into the real review here. So, at its heart, Metal Slug Awakening is still about smooth side-scrolling chaos, explosions everywhere, and massive boss fights. But now, you got squad mechanics too. You build a team of 3 characters, each with their own health, skills, and passives. And swapping between them mid-battle isn't just helpful, it's actually essential. Whether you're saving a cooldown, or trying to land a combo, or just keeping someone alive, there's definitely real strategy here. It's not just run and gun anymore. It's about team synergy and smart timing, more like an MMO. Combat is solid overall in my opinion. On PC, everything feels responsive. On mobile, controls are decent but can feel a little bit floaty, especially when you're jumping or aiming precisely. But if you're a long-term mobile gamer, you're not gonna have an issue with that. The game also features auto-aim, which actually helps, but sometimes it fights you instead of helping. Boss fights though? Top tier. Huge, flashy, and mechanically interesting. When the game goes all out, it really lands, bro. Customization is deeper than expected, which is what everyone always preferred, to become more unique. You've got a bunch of weapons to upgrade, like flamethrowers, rocket launchers, all the classics and cores that give you passives and set bonuses that actually impact the gameplay. Vehicles are also more than just a set-piece segment. You start with a camel-mounted minigun and unlock more as you go. Some character vehicle combos even affect how you approach fights, which is actually a cool twist in my opinion. The game's got way more than just a linear campaign. The main campaign has paths and open-style levels with little mechanics in each. It feels more like a side-scrolling adventure than a straight arcade shooter. Then there's co-op missions where you can spec into tank, support, or DPS roles. It's not quite an MMO level deep, but there's definitely some strategy. With the right squad and co-op skills, it can get really tactical. There's also a mode called Hot Pursuit, which is like a roguelike mode. Randomized power-ups between stage like turrets, summons, and elemental boosts. Each one feels different and keep you on your toes. Actually, it might be the most fun part of the game in my opinion just because of how unpredictable it is. There's PvE Arena or Prime Time Showdown, which is a real-time 1v1 duels. Matches are fast, intense, and reward good reflexes and smart builds. Everything's balanced too, so it's not pay to win. Then there's Ultimate Arena, which is more like an auto battler. You don't control the fight directly, but your team setup decides everything. So it's all about synergy and, planning. So whether you're in it for the story or the roguelike chaos or strategic PvP, I can say there's always something to grind, unlock, or mess with. So basically, anyone can enjoy this game. Now, talking about the visuals and audio, the shift from pixel art to 2.5D actually works really well. The character animations are still ridiculous in a good way, and the graphics or the backgrounds are super detailed without being overwhelming. Background music or the audio is pure nostalgia. Classic voice lines, sound effects, and iconic mission complete all return, but with modern polish. They also threw in 3D character models. Each one looks awesome, and they come with cosmetics that you can earn or buy through events or the shop. No more chibi-only character screens. You actually get to see your squad in all their glory. Okay, so time to talk about the grind and the money stuff. Now, the good news here is you can farm what you want directly, target specific upgrades, and really build your ideal loadout. There are actual progression paths, skill trees, and customization that feels meaningful. But the game still has that mobile DNA to it. Like, you got the stamina system that caps how long you can play, and it's not subtle. There were moments I wanted to keep going, but the game literally stopped me. But usually, the huge stamina consumptions go to the arcade carnival to, level up your character in order to progress the story. But with the catch-up level boosts, the level restrictions of the story has now been eliminated. Even the limited stamina can go a long way if you don't have to use it to grind levels. In addition, there's a ton of currencies, and not all of them are explained well, which makes it a bit confusing to manage your resources. It's not game-breaking though. I mean, all games require some level of studying anyway in order to become more challenging, but it's definitely something that could be streamlined. So, should you play Metal Slug Awakening? Metal Slug Awakening is a bold reimagine of beloved arcade series. It keeps the spirit of the original, but adds a ton of modern features. Some are great, some a little clunky. When it's firing on all cylinders, it's one of the most exciting side-scrollers out there right now. If you're into classic run-and-gun games with a twist, or just want something meaty to sink time into, I would say it's absolutely worth checking out. Metal Slug Awakening is free to play on Android, iOS, and PC. If you're interested in playing it, now's definitely the best time to do so. You can hit the link in the description to check it out and build your dream squad. If you like the video, drop a like, subscribe, and got a favorite squad build, a busted vehicle combo, or some roguelike loadout you swear by? Let me know in the comments. And if there's any game you want me to cover next, just shout it out below. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace out.